Hello everyone and welcome to a new sprint review from the Eclipse JKube team. Regarding JKube, this sprint we continued our work on the Helm OCI registry support. We also kicked off and completed the second phase of the security audit which deals with the code review. For the Fabric8 Kubernetes Client, we had to release 2 patches to solve some issues regarding timeouts that were introduced in the last minor release. We did an important refactor in that area that introduced some bugs. However, we've managed to mitigate them and publish the required patches. And as usual, for both projects, we spent some time dealing with bugs and general maintenance tasks. On today's demo, I'm going to showcase the new improved experience to log HTTP requests and responses in JKube. The issue was initially identified when one of the Red Hat Fuse customers reported a problem when trying to debug one of their projects. When they enabled the HttpLogging trace logging, the OpenShift test2i build no longer worked and it ran into an infinite loop. Despite the customer was offered a workaround by using Wireshark and similar tools, it still remained as an improvable experience for JKube. It also revealed a problem when logging HTTP requests and responses while using the Fabric8 Kubernetes Client. This was only possible when using HTTP Client implementation and wasn't a uniform experience across the rest of options we currently support. To solve this issue, we created our own implementation agnostic HttpLogging interceptor, which works for every HTTP client implementation: Vertex, Yeti, Vanilla JTK, and OKHTTP. The solution will be available when we next release Eclipse JKube with the Fabric8 client version bump. Let's now check a simple project and see how the new interceptor works. So basically this is the Spring Boot quick start, and I'm going to try to build it using the previous version to see what the problem was in an OpenShift cluster. So if I run like the build operation using the trace logging, we see how the OpenShift build starts, and then it tries to perform the binary build, but we see that we are running basically into an infinite loop where we are actually trying to repeat the same request over and over again. So since the request is failing, JKube is trying to repeat this. This was the problem that the customer was facing. There was actually no good solution for this. So yeah, the logging, HTTP logging is working for other goals, but not for the build goals. So this was a problem. If we now check the new solution, which by the way can be individually enabled by using the following property, we can see that the build will start and will complete successfully. And we will also see the new HTTP request and response logging format. So as we can see, for each request, we get this HTTP start, then the URL, some of the headers, the response headers, the response status, the body. So we see that the build was complete, unlike before, and we can also see that there were like several HTTP requests logged, including the responses. And if we check better, we can even see that the WebSocket requests are also being logged. So yeah, we solved the problem for the customer, and we also improved the overall logging experience for the Fabric8 Kubernetes Client. I hope you enjoyed the demo. Thank you.